I have been playing with you since I was in 6th grade and you were in 7th. That is 5 years. I can still remember my first few days with that Chicago Fire juniors team. I didn't know anybody, but I do remember you and a few other girls sitting in this room who didn't care that I was younger. You all became my teammates and better my friends. We may not have been on the same team after that year, but you still had an impact on me. You could run, and I mean really run. You would go and go and go up and down that sideline. I was so impressed by you. I still am. You had an endurance that I, at the time, lacked and wanted. Watching you play and actually playing with you made me such a better player. You inspired me to work on the one part of my game that I was most reluctant to acknowledge. Your energy never seemed to end. It was translated into the actual game and your attitude. You have always been one of the happiest and friendliest people I know. You have never stopped impressing me, Haley. At South, you are a spree, a 4-year varsity player, and now are a captain for our team. You put so much effort into what you do every day. You are an amazing singer, Haley. You are an amazing soccer player, and you are an amazing friend. There is not one single person on this team that doesn't think so. You can see it from the sing-alongs on the bus, to the smile you give everyone in the halls, to the tenacity you have on the field. This is why we can forgive your mental math abilities when counting pasta party points, and even your favorite colors, neon or light green, and mustard yellow, which you are right, do not go together at all. One of my favorite things about you is your laugh. It is so real and so infectious. I remember my freshman year. We couldn't get you to stop from laughing for at least 10 minutes. Haley, I hope you never stop having a reason to laugh. These past 3 years, you have been amazing, Haley. And it has been amazing to play with you. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next year when you are not part of the team. You have been such an important part of what soccer means to me. Thanks for that. I know you are going to fit in perfectly at Wyoming, and you will have an awesome time. Wyoming is far, but I hope you are able to come home next spring and see us, and that you won't forget about us too quickly in college. Love you, Haley, and good luck.
Well, I'm so glad we got to be teammates this year. Getting to know you has been great and something I wouldn't trade. You brought the team many laughs, even if you didn't mean it. It was really no harm. We all love you, and it's not going to be the same without you. Team bonding weekend together was great. Sitting next to each other, we had some good combos. It's not hard to get along with you, and playing with the noise game, I will never forget your imitation of a snort. I can't give you more credit for doing what you did for Lent. You are a very strong girl, and I can only imagine how hard that was. We all know how crazy we get when we see food at pasta dinners. I was so glad I was sitting next to you while everyone ate Buffalo Wild Wings. You kept me from going crazy. I admire you and your hard work and attitude. Like you said, you are very competitive, and it shows during the games. You give it your all, and you've been a very strong player for us this season. You're a super soccer player, and I love it when you make sweet spinning moves and totally beat a player. I enjoy playing on the field with you. You're always there to help me out. I'm very glad to have you in my warm-up line. Even though we didn't win the pasta point test, I will never forget you talking us through. I wish you the best of luck next year at college. I would love to come visit. You and RJ are so cute, and I hope you guys stay strong. I have no doubt you will do very well next year at school. Just never let your head get stuck in the clouds. I'm going to miss you, Noelle. Just know if you're ever home and you need someone to eat Portillo's chocolate cake with, I'll be there. Love you. Erica Polarski, we've come a long way. Since 1989, girl. The good old times to sing our hearts out to Lion King and the ski lift, practicing for our elementary school solo. It was worth it, though. You got the part. Now, 7 years later, we are playing on the same soccer field as teammates. It's been a good season together. We've been through thick and thin, but we're like family. Your family is like my family, and I'm sure you can say the same. Nothing can come between us. Playing together as teammates this season has been great. You're an awesome soccer player who I can easily work with on the field. Just one thing though, next time you score, please smile. No need to look angry in a situation like that. Whatever you plan on doing, I hope you keep soccer part of your life in some way. Stay tight with Mary. Being around you guys is nothing but entertainment. I wish you the best of luck next year at U of I. It's going to be hard, but I have no doubt that you can handle it. I will for sure be going down a lot next year, so I better see your face. Just always be your outgoing, fun self and never let your car get empty. You won't have a problem meeting new pals. Work really hard and you'll be successful. Just make sure you know how to say that word before you graduate. Thanks for all the good times and all the rides to soccer. I heard some rap music I never thought I'd listen to. When all of us Beaver Creek kids graduate, our families must go back there. You and me will ski that double black diamond that we got stuck on. And share one yummy wagon wheel at the Dusty Boot. I'm going to miss you. Love you, Erica.
I've been playing soccer with you for 5 years. I've enjoyed every minute. From playing with the Fire to playing with you on JV to the last 2 years on varsity. It's been a blast. It is going to be weird at soccer not having you around. I have a special place in my heart for all the photos my mom has taken of you going up for headers. You pointed out to me earlier in this season that I am not as tall as you thought I was. Maybe one of the few people I know that is shorter than me. Your less than tall stature has never stopped you from trying to go up for the header. In countless photos, you are jumping, fully extended, but a good few inches or a foot too short. It's like the little engine that thought you could. You might not be as tall as all the defenders, but you are faster than them and in way better shape. You are all muscle. Army push-up contest? No big deal. And so flexible, I sometimes wonder if you lack the pain receptors in your leg. Just today, apparently, you maxed out the sit and reach measuring thing, gym. That is impressive and a little scary. You scored the first goal this season with about 30 seconds into the first game. That's a record, right? Off the field, you are one of the most fun-loving people I know. You always say hi to me in the halls, and you always seem like you're having a good time. You have your quirks for sure, everyone does. It's no surprise that one of your favorite colors is orange, given your tendency to drain your friends' homes with orange juice. I will always be glad that you chose to go to South rather than Academy. I would never have continued to play with you, but rather have been playing against you, which would not nearly be as much fun. I don't know what I will do not having awesome pasta dinners at your house with the whole team, but I do know that they were worth it while they lasted. Not having you around next year will be weird to say the least. I wish you the best of luck at Indiana, and I know you will have a blast. But given that you are only a state away, I really hope you will take the time to visit us next year. Have fun, Haley.
Kelsey, I can honestly say that I cannot imagine my past 3 years of high school soccer without you. Looking back on the past few seasons, there are times I remember you saving our butts in goal and me saying to myself, oh my gosh, Kelsey, I love you. It takes a special talent to do what you do. You have an amazing ability and a great amount of courage and fearlessness. Your strength in the goal and leadership is something that I've always looked up to. From my very first season as an awkward freshman, you were someone I could always say hi to in the hallways and talk to at practice. I will miss your smiling face in the hallways next year, and not to mention your imitation of Popular from Wheaton. Even though I wish you could stay in high school with us, I know you are going to excel at Wheaton College. With your skills and leadership, you are going to do great things on the fields and off. Look for me in the stands next year. I'll be at your games cheering you on.
I'd like to start out by clarifying to everyone that, contrary to popular belief, Mary Wheaton is not Asian. not to say that she's in any way unintelligent. She's just the opposite, and she'll be joining the Illini this fall studying something I've yet to ask about. Mary, I don't think that anyone on the team has experienced a halftime discussion where you didn't chime in and talk so vividly with your intense hand/arm gestures. That brings me to my favorite part about you, your passion. Your passion for the game, for the team, and for life. I love your enthusiasm and pure engagement in everything that you do, and it creates that much more of a positive and unified environment that our team can build on. I'd rather see you making those bizarre facial expressions on the field while in action than watch you jog around with absolutely no motivation to do anything. I still to this day don't understand how you can play with 0 bobby pins or let alone a headband to keep those crazy wisps out of your face. But I guess that's just part of the mystery. Everyone, especially myself, is going to miss you so much this year. For those of you that are taking the ACT, if I were to answer a question asking what the team would primarily lose if Mary Wheaton had been removed, I'd respond with 1, an epic header goal that you witness very few times in a lifetime, an unbelievable midfielder that has never failed to spread her arms like a bird on every header. And last but not least, an amazing, caring, funny, and inspirational friend that I'm so glad to have met. Love you, Mary.
I can't believe you're our senior and I'm reading your letter. Since our first year on the team together, we always knew I would write your letter, but I can't believe it's already here. It seems like just yesterday we were laughing at Mr. Wheaton in geometry class, my freshman year. Okay. Since then, we have been best friends. It doesn't matter if it's during the season or not. We've literally been a brunette and a blonde with an inseparable bond. I can't imagine the past few years of Tiger soccer without you. Your presence on the field is irreplaceable, and it has been an amazing experience to play with such a great player and my best friend. You are our rock. We can always count on you on the field and off. Your graceful ways always keep us and wondering how one person can fall so many times. Even though you can't seem to stay on your feet, you have always been there for me. I still remember after breaking my nose last season, I won't go into detail, but despite the grossness, you were there helping me and making sure I was okay. I don't know what I'm going to do without you when you leave for Purdue, but I know you will do great things, both in school and on the field. You're my other half, and I'm going to miss you so much. P.S. I hope your dorm is big enough for 3, because I'll be visiting you every weekend.
Ari, I'm so glad I had the opportunity to become friends with you this season and grow close with you. Next year just won't be the same without your constant positivity, your kindness, and your being a great teammate. You're one of the most positive and optimistic people I know, and you bring light to everyone on our team. You can make anything lighthearted even at the most tense of times, and I think we're all going to miss that. You're the one who lightens the mood and gives everyone a good laugh. You're one of the best teammates I've ever had, and I can always count on you to cheer me up and encourage me. I can always hear you screaming if you're on the bench, and I know you're always hoping the best for every single person out there. I'm going to miss you a lot next year, and I know you finally made your decision to go to Marquette. And you're going to have a great time there, and I know you're going to be very successful. And the people you meet will be very blessed to have you in their lives. I miss you. I think I speak on behalf of the entire team when I say that you've been such an amazing person,
leader, player, teammate, and most importantly, a great friend. From the time when you made me cry with your record-winning bear hug, to the countless car/bus rides, jamming to extremely pump-up or mellow songs, I've enjoyed every minute of it, and am so grateful to have you in my life. Even though your car might not be the cleanest, nicest, or even most reliable, I wouldn't trade it for any other because of its sentimental value. Well, maybe I would, but you get the point. I love how you bring such a positive energy to the team, regardless of our adversities, and create a sense of unity when everything seems to be falling apart. Big Al, as some of her most devoted fans put it, is always there to comfort anyone and everyone in need of some reassurance that their missed goal wasn't the end of the world or that tomorrow's chemistry test won't be that bad. Well, maybe it will, but the glass is half full, okay? Everyone will miss your enthusiasm and humor as you graduate and leave for Marquette this fall. As for myself, I'm determined to visit you this summer, so just remember this isn't goodbye, but just see you.